Hudson Guild begins and ends with the people in our neighborhood. The grandparents, the teenagers, the families that come here for help, but also turn around and help others as part of our work. Hudson Guild is designed to serve everybody who lives or works or goes to school in the Chelsea neighborhood. We fight poverty and we build community.
The Guild has been a backbone to a lot of us, to a lot of our children growing up. My second home, because if I'm not in the house, I'm here.
Every day we provide daycare, after school, we have a teen services program, we run a senior center, we run a fully staffed mental health program and an arts and culture program. Lots of ways for people to plug in and become part of the community. We deal with the whole family and with the whole neighborhood. We know grandma and we know mom and we know the kids, but we also have a deep impact on the broader groups. Hudson Guild's almost 120 years old. We've been in this neighborhood since the late 1800s, and we're one of the original settlement houses. We have played a critical role in the development of the social structure of the city. When you talk about Hudson Guild and you talk about its impact on people and on the community, Paul Balzer has to be right there at the front of the conversation. He is an incredible thought leader and a guiding force on the board, one of those trustees who kind of brings all the pieces of the puzzle.
There isn't anywhere else that serves you because you're a neighbor, because you live, work, or go to school in a neighborhood. Seeing the success of the programs, that whole process to me is superb.
Paul came to Hudson Guild at the suggestion of his mom, who has spent 30 years herself as a staff member and as a member of our board of trustees. It is always clear that Paul cares about this place in his bones and will do anything to help this organization succeed.
Paul is one of the most generous people I've ever met. He wants to find out what's going on and what other people are thinking. And it doesn't matter, I think, if it's a woman on public assistance or it's somebody that he went to Yale with.
He's also an example of the culture that exists here where anybody gets to be a participant but also can make a real contribution on a bunch of different levels.
Culture of giving is how good it makes you feel to do something for someone else. And what I think the Guild has done very well is made people feel welcome to give their way.
It's not just staff giving to clients. Yes, they may have problems, they may be low-income people, but yet they are seen as people with something to offer.
It has to do with time and energy and ideas and a willingness to help out your neighbors.
I would like to be a little bit more like Paul Balzer, and I plan to be involved in Hudson Guild and similar organizations for my whole life, and that's a gift.
You got to get people to feel like they're part of the process, not just someone who gets a phone call to make a donation, because that's not what our supporters are. They're people who understand what we do. We're successful. The place works. It has goals that it achieves. And so for me, it's dynamite. And it is still giving back. And that's the drive.
People come here to make progress on their own goals, but it also gives people an opportunity to give back to the community with their own skills and abilities.
It gives them an outlook in life, that they have something to look forward for, some hope. It keeps me young. It keeps me mobile, and that I'm alive, and that I'm able to do it. You gotta keep fighting. That's what life is all about.